Why do you bring in weapons to Vitan practice?
The archery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bring in the Vitan Archery from a perspective of hand-eye coordination, health and fitness, social inclusion, fun activity, but also there is a spiritual aspect to archery, and also archery was one of the early evidences of the origins of spirituality. Remember when I'm saying that spirituality evolved in conjunction with the engineering capabilities and the opening of the brain to do all these things? The earliest evidence of those people is actually stone arrowheads, because anything, the artifacts that they made out of bone or wood or fabrics are long gone, but stone arrowheads. So there's a whole bunch of different threads that bring in. One of the other principles, and this is important as well, is one of the practices is called reinvent new year. The idea of reinvent new year is to look at all institutions. You see, to have gone from a relatively ecologically sustainable civilization pre-industrial times, say 1600s, to the near collapse of the ecosystem and the heat death of most life on Earth in 250 years required all institutions to be in on the murder. So the call of reinvent new year is to look at all institutions and find the sustainable version of them. Now, if you go into an archery shop, you'll see that nearly everything is made of plastic or aluminium or composites. And so what Vitan Archery is this idea of, let's go back to traditional materials, wood, hemp for the string and so forth, and let's have archery that's only made out of wood materials, all right, as a way of actually advancing archery, but also advancing sustainability. So Vitan Archery is the thing that I developed a passion over. So that's, and it's in here. And there's a whole bunch of other ties in as well. But you could have, what's the Vitan version of football? What's the Vitan version of recreational fishing? That's the idea of reinventing.
Have a vegan netball, for instance.
Well, I mean, what does that look like? Maybe
harmless than
the ball isn't made of plastic, for example.
Yeah.